guys, welcome to the channel and welcome our new Porsche Cayenne E-Hybrid Coupe. Wait a second. This is kind of giving me soccer mom vibes. Hey, can we get this changed? Thanks. Now that's what I'm talking about. Wheels can really make a car. These are my 22-inch GT replica wheels from Forged Performance. I'm gonna be talking about those later, but look at this car. This is my wife's car, and of course she picked the color Montego Blue Metallic. I would have gone gray. I don't really like blues, but this turned out to be the best color possible. We get compliments everywhere we go. In the shade, it's a dark, sort of creamy blue, and in the sun, it just shimmers. It's got those metallic elements, almost a gold metallic element to it. Reminds me of Montego Bay in Jamaica. I'm sure that's where it was named from. So this video is not going to be a review of the Cayenne. I'm going to save that for later. I think reviews are best after you've had time to, enjoy the car. Plus, we need to break it in. If you want to check out a review, I really love Savage Geese's review of the Turbo S E-Hybrid. Excellent review, and that'll tell you a lot. This video is more about welcoming the car to the garage. So if you are looking at buying a Cayenne, you already own one, or you just love Porsches, or maybe you're just a fan of my channel over the number of years and you're just happy to see what changes are to come, well, I welcome you. So we'll go for a ride and I'm going to tell you all about why we chose this car, and then we'll go over the exterior and interior options. I'll also tell you what options we regret getting and which options we regret not getting. All right, let's go for a ride. So let's talk about why we got a Cayenne and why this Cayenne. First of all, my wife had some requirements when buying a car. She wanted, number one, an SUV. She's never owned one. I haven't had one in a long time. She wanted some sort of electrification because she just hates going to the gas station and it interrupts her time. She doesn't have a lot of time. This thing goes 50 miles all electric, so she can go all the way to work and almost home on one charge. But she can also charge for free at work, and that's the key there. She also wanted something to make those long drives in 1 hour or more traffic a little less exhausting. So some sort of technology, some sort of self-driving, and this car has the adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, full start stop in traffic, things like that. Nothing like what Tesla has, but definitely good enough to make that drive less exhausting. Her other requirement was she wanted me to enjoy it. She knows how important it is for me to enjoy driving a car, so she wanted to get something that I would love. I like horsepower. This thing will merge in traffic. 13-second quarter mile-ish. We're gonna test that mid-4 in the 0 to 60. And I know straight line stuff, Porsche people kind of like, oh, whatever. Well, I'm not exactly carving canyon corners with this thing. I've got the GT4 for that. But this thing does handle really well, barely leans in the turns. I'm so impressed with it, all thanks to that air suspension that we've got in it. Now, my ultimate SUV, I probably would have chose the happy Goldilocks zone, probably would have been an RS Q8 from Audi, but no hybrid, so that's a problem, at least not a plug-in hybrid. So when buying a Cayenne, of course, you can choose from the all-engine models, but of the e-hybrids, you can get the base, this one, 463 horsepower, 478 foot-pounds of torque. It's got that 50-mile range on a 25.9 kilowatt-hour battery. It's a 3-liter V6 and about, I think, 170-ish horsepower from the electric motor to help it out. You can get the S, which all you get is an extra 50 horsepower and about 70 foot-pounds of torque. You also get red brake calipers and air suspension standard. Then there's the Turbo S, where you're getting the absolute same car, but you're paying 60 grand more to get over 700 horsepower. God, I would love to have that car, but it's just ridiculous. It is not in the cards for us. Now, we really actually were looking at getting an SE hybrid in 2024, and we waited 6 months to get an allocation. Yeah, an allocation. They just don't make a lot of them. Dealers don't get a lot of them. So after waiting 6 months, finally we were told maybe we could order one in a month. And by that time, though, it was 2025 pricing. Everything had gone up about 7 grand. So we ended up going with the base. We ended up paying the same price as a 2024 S, but I guess I won't miss that 50 extra horsepower. That's not a lot in a 5,400 pound car, honestly. So, oh well. And no red brake calipers, but I could always paint those, but you know, that's a pain, and I don't really want to send them out for powder coating because that takes like weeks. And okay. So we got the base, but you know, it's been really nice. It's got enough power, more than a lot of SUVs, and it's got that Porsche suspension and steering. It's awesome. Now, when you get a Cayenne, you also have to choose the standard SUV shape or the coupe. A lot of people frown on the coupe SUV. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but I like the looks of this one. You do lose out on cargo space though, and I've already found that out the hard way. I had a hard time fitting all 4 wheels in the back here. So I kind of regret that. I would have been happy with either one, but we just went with form over function. So that's how we got to the base E-Hybrid, and we are happy. Let's pull over and we'll talk about the exterior options on this car.